Hey y'all. So I used to film on a different channel, but this is for my planning. So I'm putting it on this channel. Basically, what I want to show you is all the different planners that I've gone through. And like, you're gonna see my dogs in the background. Um, Maybe, I think almost in the last 3 years, I think is what I have here. Um, it's quite a bit, especially like last year, I went through a lot because I was trying to figure out what worked best for me and I was changing things a lot. So we're gonna just go through that real quick. I'm gonna start out with my oldest and then go to my newest, including like this year's. My pretty dog is perched. So my oldest is actually a Erin Condren. I believe this is my oldest. I could be wrong. But it's an Erin Condren. It is if I can find a blank page. I really used this. Yeah, this is like a 2017. So this is probably my oldest. It's a vertical. It is different colors. I used this from January to, let's see, looks like mid-September of 2018. A lot happened in that time span. So that was 2 years ago. I went from this to a passion planner, which will probably be my next one. I don't have the 2018 passion planner with me right now because I have it packed away. I'm not exactly sure in which box, but it's packed away. But so I used the Erin Condren for quite a while. I had it very decorative and it was crazy filled. Eventually I felt like this was too big for me and was like, need something different. My computer may shake because I am filming on my computer and it's balancing on a chair with me. So yeah. So this was actually for Khaleesi's training, but it's the only passion planner I could find currently of the size that I used. Basically, it was a compact. It was dated. This one is not dated. So I could use this basically whenever. This is what a passion planner looks like. I used these for quite a few years. If you go on to my other YouTube page, you would see that I used these quite a bit. I actually preferred these. I have no clue what made me switch, but after that one, for the last couple of months of 2018, I used a passion planner. And then eventually I switched over to this, which was my 2019. This is a plum paper weekly. This is what the layout looks like in this one. And for me, it would also be pretty chaotic. And lots of stickers and everything. This one, dear Lord, I used till mid-April. And then I switched it up to this B6 TN journal or TN planner. Again, I don't have all of them sitting here with me because they were like individual booklets, but this is what one of the booklets would look like. This is a shop that I really love. This was one of the layouts that I used. I loved these. There was also one that was like a Dutch door, where basically up here would be a week, and then down here would be like a day, and it would just flip over to the next day. It would just keep going. Those were really great for me, and I absolutely loved them. But they were also very hard to find and very expensive. I did switch because I wanted to have a little bit more free range of how I could lay out my planner to a B6 ring. This one I used for the ending of 2019 mostly. I loved this one because I could have two different weeklies in here. So I had the let's find a blank one. I had a basic week, and then I had dailies. And then I also had something that looked like an Erin Condren, that my Erin Condren stickers would fit in, but this was a little bit smaller and would be more compact. Now, like I said, I used that for near the end of 2019. But I can't stick with one thing, if you can't tell. I eventually went to a Hobonichi Techo. This is a Avic. This is only July to December. I was gifted this, and it's a daily. So, hold on, let's find a blank day. It's a daily. I absolutely loved this. I preferred it over anything. I had room to do a whole bunch of stuff, put stickers in, journal a little bit, make sure that I had everything I needed. I even memory planned in here. But eventually I actually started creating my own stickers. I have my own sticker shop, so I started using my own stickers as some of them fall out. As 2019 came to a close, I was gifted one of these. This is a Printpression B6 that you probably won't be able to see this unless it's in one of these. It's pretty laid out, big like a regular B6. Can't really tell very well. I did like this. The reason that I was gifted this was actually I went to a conference in September, and at the conference they gave these away for free, which is it's supposed to mock the Hobonichi weeks, but it's the Printpression of their weeks. And I kind of said it was too small for me, didn't really care for it, was gifted this one. Now that takes care of the last couple of years. Last 2 or 3 years. Covered all that in, wow, 7.5 minutes. Now this year, I went even smaller. Can't believe I did that, but I did. I went smaller. So, I went from an Erin Condren to a Passion Planner to a plum paper, which shows the size difference. Plum paper. I'm just going to use this one because this one's a little bit less heavy. To a B6. To an A5. Went back to a B6, but it was B6 ring. To an A6. I have had a lot of fun figuring out what works best for me. So far, this is what works best for me. It's small enough I can fit into my purse. I can fit it in any little purse that I absolutely love using. Currently, I have a decent sized bag. But this is now one of my favorites. I would use one of these if I had known about them longer. Which probably sounds really bad that I didn't know about these. But I didn't. Now, an A6, this is a daily. Hold it up a little bit there. This is a daily. There are months in here, and then there are dailies. There are no weeks in this one. In the A5, there is a week layout, but I never really used it that often, so I didn't need it. So I've been using this for now, let's see, what's today's date? 13 days, because I've been using this since the beginning of the year. I have learned how I prefer to lay this out. Let's see. I can take out my bookmark. I have kind of learned how I like to lay it out. Yes, it's very colorful and very stickered. I use mostly my own stickers or stickers from favorite shops. This one was more of a chaotic couple of days, but I have learned how I like to lay this out. And it has come in really good handy cases. I currently only have my Hobonichi in here, a couple stickers and stuff from other planner people that I love, and then just my little card back here. Now my cover. This TN is actually something completely different. This black part has something completely different underneath this cover. But I didn't like it because it was a lot of floral, and I got it for free, so I wasn't going to pass that up. But I wanted to do something like this, so I put this together and then actually taped it in, and I got a clear cover and put that on top. Now on the back I have a little like card that sometimes comes with like sticker orders or something. I can interchange this if I want, but this is actually one that I really like. I thought it was pretty. I love purple, so it works out. Now that somehow I've raced through all of that, even though I've gone from big to smaller, I do not regret going smaller. With certain things of my health, as you could tell, I have like different things in here towards health and physical health, mental health, everything. With my physical health, I have to watch how much weight I carry on my shoulders because I can dislocate them. And this is very light. I can literally like throw this around if I wanted to. I'm not going to, but I could. It's very, very easy. My Erin Condren feels like it weighs a ton. This one definitely feels like it weighs a ton. This one for sure. But again, this has 3 different layouts in it. This one is one layout, but 13 months in it. 16 months in this one, and one layout with monthlies and note pages. This one is monthly, weeklies, and dailies, and some note pages, but it's only 6 months, and this is really light too. This was the lightest out of all of these. My passion planner was pretty light too, but I got a little tired of the times because I never really used them, and I always felt like I had to use them, so it wasn't something that was always a big thing for me. Now, in here, there are times listed right here, but I do not use them. I actually usually end up covering them with something. And this is completely in Japanese because Hobonichi is from Japan. So like the days are in Japanese, but everything else is pretty much in English, and then there's a phrase down here that's in Japanese. Of course, I can't translate that because I have no clue how to speak Japanese. But one thing I love about these planners is they also give you the moon cycle. I have learned that it's usually a day off considering Japan and our time zones are different. I only found that out recently because in here, what they said would be a new moon, this day would be a new moon, Friday was actually our new moon. And right now this is Saturday and Sunday's down here. Now that was me personally doing that, nobody else. But in Japanese time, Saturday was the new moon. For us, it was Friday. And this is a sticker I created. So I have a shop now called Creating Sanity by Gail, because that's my name. I go by Gail. And I basically started it to help with my mental health and help with my planning, because my planning has basically kept me on track, kept my OCD down, helped me manage my mental health and my physical health on top of many doctor appointments and things that I have to do. So planning has been a lifesaver for me. I have been doing it, I'm pretty sure, longer than 3 years. I'm pretty sure I started doing it in college. Actually, I know I started doing it in college because I have videos from college. And I think I've been out of high school now for 5 years, so it's probably been like 5 to 4 years probably since then. And they have never let me down. I have days when I don't feel like planning at all, and those are days like my depression's really, really high, or I just didn't do a lot. And I have no point in doing anything. Hence, like one of these days. It's very blank. But on days that I'm really active and I do a lot of stuff, I really like having these. And I love memory planning in them and just keeping track of what I have done. It's like keeping a little achievement book for me that I can keep in my purse. So yeah, I'm hoping to make more videos like this, but I wanted to do like this kind of recap thing to show you all the different planners I've gone through, which has been severely insane. I love all of my planners. I love the process that I have gone through to find each of my planners. I'm happy that I found this one though, because this is the one that works for me the best. Yes, I understand I'm only 13 days into the year, but this one seems to be the one that works the best for me. Right? Yeah, so I hope to do more videos like this, maybe show you guys a little bit more of what my planner's like, and maybe more information about my shop and some of my favorite shops, because I definitely love talking about them. They're amazing, and quite a few of them are even friends of mine now. Alright, I'll see you all sometime.